Dan Perry here with another Dan on Tech Active Directory video for Northeast State Community College.
In this video, we're going to start talking about groups and how you can use groups with Windows Server 2019 and actually pretty much any version of Windows Server. What I've got is a directory structure where I have 3 organizational units, OU 1, 2, and 3, and each one of those has 2 users. In OU1, it's user 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. I currently do not have any groups. When we start creating groups, some of the things we need to look at or understand is that a user or an object can be a member of multiple groups. So they can be a member of multiple groups. Any object can be a member of a group. A printer, a user, a computer, any of those objects can be a member of a group. We also need to understand that groups can be members of other groups. So I can have a group within another group. There are essentially 4 types of groups. There are local groups. Local groups are only on the computer that group is created. I strongly recommend never using a local group because it's for that computer only. There are domain local. There are global. And there are universal groups. Depending on the type of groups or the type of group, it will determine what you can and cannot do with that group as far as membership, how those groups work across domains. Now, I said there were the 4 types of groups. There's actually what's called a distribution group, and these are for distribution lists, and we're not going to address those. But on those security groups, there are the local groups, which, as I said, we're not going to deal with. But then there are that universal, global, and domain local. And I'm not going through all of the details on each of those, but essentially a universal group can have accounts from any domain in the forest, or in other words, members. Global groups, the members have to be from the same domain that the group is created. And domain local groups, the accounts can be from any domain or trusted domain. So that's the basics of membership. Permissions for a universal group can be on any domain in the forest or any trusting forests. Global permissions can be on any domain in the same forest or, again, trusting forests. With the local, domain local, permissions are only within the same domain. Now, in the next video, we'll talk about how you go about creating your groups, membership, and who should be a member of which group.
Thank you for watching this Dan on Tech video for Northeast State Community College. Please subscribe to this playlist so you don't miss future videos.